Another great week has concluded in the LCK, and we are almost at the halfway point of the split. Gen G and KT have looked great, DK and Liv Sandbox have really struggled, and the bottom 3 teams have all shown signs of improvement. In this series, we take a look back at the week's action and hand out awards to the players based on their individual performances, and we will start with the 3 best players of the week. In third place, we had Zeus returning to his peak form. He had a great series versus DK, with great teamfighting performances, but then after T1 lost game number 1 versus Nongshim, Zeus brought out his famed Nah and carried his team to victory.
Herald, I'm pretty sure, as he dives forward, finds the 3-man Nah. Featherstorm comes in from DuDu, but Peter will be the first one to go down.
Second place this week is the best mid laner so far this split. BDD was setting up his team for success with huge ultimates on Nico and Annie, helping KT bring their game win streak to 12 consecutive victories.
He is alive, but take a look at this bear.
Yeah, really beautiful. Really nicely done.
But this week, BDD wasn't even the best player on his team, as his KT teammate Lehends was my MVP of week 4. The man has just been incredible this split, and as the meta is shifting slowly towards engaged supports, he is showing that even on simple champions like Nautilus and Alistar, you can still make incredible plays happen.
And there's the hook from Lehends! Oh my god! Okay, that's the double kill on the bottom side of the map. Youngjae turns up a little bit too late.
This week's Rookie of the Week, excluding Peyz, was a close contest between 2 Nongshim teammates. But I have Sylvie just edging out Jiwoo this week, as even though the team went 1-4 with a rough schedule of KT and T1, Nongshim's jungler continued to impress as his Poppy helped them pick up a victory versus T1 and almost pull off the series upset. The player whose performance this week I think went under the radar is Fate. I initially questioned DRX's decision to bench Yehu after some decent performances, but DRX definitely knew what they were doing, and Fate has been fantastic since his return, leading DRX to their first 2 wins of the split.
As the Severum's trying to do some work, closer goes Golden. It is decent damage as Fate's trying to fight this one out. Can you actually guide this one? Oh man, I thought the rocket jump forward could have done it, but Teddy turns back up again and Fate knows.
My biggest disappointment this week just has to be Kael. After being a 3rd team All-Pro in summer last year, he continued to perform well in spring, and in my opinion should have been 3rd team All-Pro once again instead of Lehends. However, with Teddy joining him in the bot lane, his form has completely disappeared, and this week was one of the worst supports in the league, with an absolutely dreadful Nautilus performance versus Kwangdong. Teddy and Kael should be one of the better bot lanes in the league, but while Teddy has been playing well so far, maybe his more passive playstyle is affecting the way Kael plays. Liv Sandbox are now 2 series wins outside of playoffs, and are gonna need a great second round robin to get back in there. Now, for the teams of the week. The 3rd team this week has a mix of star players and players with a lot of potential. And this split, it feels like DuDu is starting to finally fulfill his potential and fill the massive shoes that Kiin left behind in Kwangdong. The 2nd team this week has a player who's been receiving a lot of criticism, and while Oner was making a lot of mistakes versus Nongshim, he had a fantastic series versus DK and Canyon, popping off on the Viego, getting reset after reset while winning the series for T1.
And Showmaker just does not have the damage. And the Kaisa that gets the double kill, it's Oner. He's looking for more. He's looking for Showmaker as well. Make it a triple, as he will take him down as well. This game is over.
The team of the week once again has a bunch of KT members, and their AD carry aiming was just incredible on Aphelios and Kai'Sa, as he showed that this KT roster has no weak links, and while they may be 2nd in the standings, they definitely are the early favourite in this split. This was the week of the bottom teams showing vast improvement. DRX took down Liv Sandbox and have Beryl and Rascal, showing that they can still be the players they once were. Brion kept the series vs Gen G super competitive, and Hena is looking like a completely different player this split. Nongshim was so close to pulling off the biggest upset of the split, as they just couldn't take down T1. The first round robin will conclude next week, and it looks like we might be seeing some upsets in the second round robin. No team has been eliminated from playoffs just yet, and all the teams still have everything to play for.